Hello again. In this video I'm going to talk about a action camera. So I've got a mirrorless camera and I've got DSLR cameras. I've got my iPhone, and I thought at the beginning of the year that I would try out an action camera. Now, trying out an action camera with a premium action camera like a GoPro is quite a costly affair, and probably costs as much as a DSLR or mirrorless camera can cost. So I decided that I would go have a look at what was on the market in terms of the range of prices and what you could get. So in the end I opted for something that I thought was middle of the road, not the cheapest option and not the most expensive option. So I went for an AKASO, not quite sure how you pronounce it, but it was the Brave 7, and there are a number of different cameras that this company manufactures, and I don't know, I didn't go into all the specs of the differences between them, so there will be differences, but I've got here on the table an array of items that came with this, so I think it's pretty good value for what you get. So here's the action camera itself. There'll be a few close-ups of it. So it's got a port for an external microphone. It takes micro SD cards. It has a battery compartment, and you get two batteries with it and a charger. And they come out quite easily. It can be popped in and out. So that's the unit itself. Now the unit on its own can be used, just hand holding it. It takes portraits. It takes portrait as well as landscape video, so it knows the orientation. It has a back screen and it has a front screen as well, so you can actually see yourself as you're vlogging or recording yourself. And it can take video, it can take stills. It has filters like sepia or black and white, so you also get image stabilization as well with the camera. So yeah, so on paper it's quite a good deal, and I think I'll have to look up the price. I'll put the price on the screen. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was one of those Christmas deals that I got, or New Year deals. So in the box you also get a remote control, which is very handy for swapping between photo and video mode and clicking the shutter button. And for video it also is quite helpful because it gives you a countdown of or a timer of how long you've been recording. The USB-C cable to charge the battery. You get some cable ties, which I think are used for attaching the mount to helmets and things. So here's the mount. It's a plastic mount. It sort of has a sort of locking clip and a back door that opens up, and you put the camera into that. And the teeth on the bottom there are what helps you attach it to the various clips. Now you get quite an assortment of clips here, so these sort of teeth fit together and allow you to clip the mount onto things like I suppose you could use that for handlebars, for example, or a pole or something. These clips just go in a variety of different directions. I haven't, if I'm honest with you, what I would like to do is to understand how all of the clips work and fit together, but I'm not sure if I'm going to achieve that. This is a clip I found out this morning, just by taking them out of the packet, that would actually screw onto a standard tripod head. So that would give you all of the flexibility of a ball head tripod in terms of positioning the camera. So that's very flexible. I think I can see great utility with that one. Prior to realizing that came in the kit, I bought this. This is a Vakessen mini tripod. It has the teeth at the top there, so you can slot the mount in there, and it also extends, and it has a little tripod feet at the bottom, so you can put that on the floor, for example, or a table, and that's what I've been using it for, really, is for wide angle, some static wide angle shots. And I can put some examples of the type of video that I've been shooting with the action camera. That's that. So these are clips for helmets, bike helmets and things, and you get some straps and a buckle for the remote. I believe that can fit on your wrist as well. So if you are one of those people who goes underwater with these kind of cameras, then that's a sort of tool. That's a kind of useful thing that you would have. I don't know what these do have. The rating that you know, the sort of waterproof rating. I don't know, IPX8 apparently. So whatever that means, I might put some information on the screen about what that means. So quite a variety. You don't get a chest harness to put it in, or a helmet. It's like a head mount. You'd have to buy those separately, but you do get quite a range of different pieces, and they do all go back into the box. And to be honest with you, I haven't really investigated the majority of these, although that one does seem like that one's going to be in use quite a lot now. I know that that exists. The problem with this one is it does fit in, but it's kind of static, and you can only sort of tilt it up or down. You can't go side to side or sort of at an angle, so quite limited as a tripod there, but it is very small and light, and you can use it as a handheld grip, although you could also do the same with this, I've realised. So that or another one. I've got a very similar tripod, similar in size anyway, but it's it doesn't grip like the Gorilla Pod. So the Gorilla Pod is quite useful because you can, you know, wrap it around things like that. But you can't do that with the other one I've got. It's kind of like the Manfrotto sort of mini tripod. But anyway, the other thing I did buy was this AKASO external microphone. So this is a proprietary lavalier mic. It just fits in with a USB socket into the port on the camera. Now the one thing that is a bit of a pain is that when the external microphone is connected, getting the micro SD card in and out of the camera is blocked, so you can't really do that when the external microphone is attached. The thing I found with the camera, there are two things really. One is that I didn't realise there was I realised there was image stabilisation. I thought that was turned on by default, and when I looked at the menu, I thought it was on. Now there's a problem with the wording of the menu for me. I didn't realise what it meant. I'll explain that in more detail. So I thought image stabilisation was on, and when I've taken it outside and I've walked around and things, I thought this is very poor stabilisation. And I can show some examples of what I thought was a stabilised image, and I thought this isn't working at all. If it, you know, I was thinking if the manufacturer thinks this is stabilised, then there's a problem. But actually, it was my problem. So I'm going to shoot a bit of video with the image stabilisation actually on, and we'll see the difference. Swiping up allows us to see some of these video settings. So I've got resolution, stabilization and metering across the top. Now previously I went into image stabilization, and it was the default is where it says turn off video stabilization. So my assumption just going back to the main screen here. My assumption, because of that, was that it was on. And I've shot no end of video on this. I've had it since January. I've had it almost a year. So, yeah, very mistakenly, I thought the image stabilization was already on. But actually, it isn't. It says normal when it's on. So, where it says image stabilization, if that says turn off, it actually really means that it is turned off. So a little bit of my own confusion brought into that.